Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing another review. Today my review is going to be on the Cetaphil DermaControl Oil Control Moisturizer with Sunscreen for a Spectrum SPF 30 formulated for acne prone skin. So, I've personally never used a moisturizer before, so this is going to be my review on a moisturizer, having no comparison basically, but I guess it still points as to why I thought of the product, and it may help some of y'all out there. So there are some goods and some bads to this product. Let me start with the goods. So it claims to be oil controlling, moisturizing, and for acne prone skin. One thing first, it is quite moisturizing. I actually bought a moisturizer because I realized that, especially after using my acne medication, that I tended to have some dry patches here and there, and my skin was starting to get very dry, taut and dry. So I thought it was a good idea to find a moisturizer, but because my skin is so sensitive, I wasn't sure which one to get. But Cetaphil tends to be a brand which is really trusted for people with sensitive skin and even for babies. So I decided, why not try the Cetaphil? And since I have acne, why not try the acne prone one for acne prone skin. So, like I said, I'm starting with the good points. There are bad points, but it is moisturizing. It's very moisturizing. I don't have the problem with the dry patches anymore around my face getting dry and looking very dry. So that's a very good point. It does moisturize very well. In terms of the sun protection, I can't really tell if it's protecting my skin or not. I've never really had sunburn or anything like that, but it's supposed to have in this SPF, so you kind of have to trust that it's doing that. And the best good point, and this is kind of the last good point, is that it has not caused my skin to break out. I was so skeptical about, buying a product and just smearing it all over your face. It could be really bad. But it has not caused me to get any breakouts. Still got a 1 or 2 bump here and there, but I don't think it's due to this. I think it's just that I'm still struggling with this acne thing. So, one is very moisturizing. It has a very good spectrum SPF 30, and it does not cause breakouts for my skin. It might cause somebody else breakouts, but my skin is usually very sensitive to most things, and this one worked very well. No breakouts whatsoever. My skin is actually, I'm using medication, it's actually going along with that. My skin is getting better. So it's definitely not causing breakouts, and that was a major thing for me. It says to apply it more than once a day. However, I think that's for the SPF protection and not for the moisturizing protection, because I think it still moisturizes, or it seems to be still good for me throughout the day. Bad points now, unfortunately. One, I can start with the smell. It's not the most favorable scent. It's not bad, but it smells like a mixture of typical sunscreen and baby wipes. Yeah. So it doesn't smell bad. Like, sunscreen isn't a horrible scent, and then baby wipes isn't a horrible scent either, but it's not really a scent that you want to really be walking around smelling like. It lasts, say, till midday. If you put it on in the morning before you go off to school or work, the scent dies. And like I said, it's not unbearable, but I wish it did have a different scent. I don't particularly like the scent, but I don't particularly find that I hate it, or if it didn't have any other bads, the scent would be no problem at all. The other bad thing, and basically the last bad thing about it, is that it says it's oil controlling and it claims to provide a matte finish. Before I bought this product, I watched reviews on YouTube and I read other reviews, and they claimed that it did not provide a matte finish. And in my head I was thinking, why are these people so picky? It's probably doing an okay job, you know. It says that it provides a matte finish. It probably is providing a matte finish, but you probably just want it a bit too matte. So I went along and bought it. I tried it for myself. The first time I put it on, it did seem kind of matte. I don't know if I was forcing myself to think so. And then say by midday my face had, again, like oily-ish, but it more looked glowing than oily. It looked more like if you had, you know, a nice tan or a nice glowiness to you than a real grease ball oily face. So that is one thing. I didn't mind it the first day. The second day I used it, I actually put on a bit too much. So my face looked extremely oily and grease ball, like it was horrible. So I said, you know, let me just put on a little bit from now on. Even though if I put it on a little, it gives my face, as soon as I put it on, a shine. So if it stayed as that shine, it kind of looks like a glow, which I really don't mind. But starting out with that shine and thinking, oh, it's going to control the oil, and it does not control the oil. Your oil just adds on top of that shine, and it just gets shinier and shinier. So I don't know what happened to the matte finish, but it certainly does not do anything about my oil, controlling my oil production or providing any sort of matte finish at all. And that's a major downside. It claims that, and I wish it didn't claim it. So if it never claimed that, I know what to expect. But when I'm expecting that and it doesn't work, then it's a bit of a problem. So if any of y'all used it and found that it did have a matte finish, then fine. But all the reviews I saw said it didn't provide a matte finish. It said it was good, but it didn't give a matte finish. So I don't know if they could probably see that and take it off of one of their claims, unless other people do find that gives them a matte finish. Now, in terms of the bottle itself, purple is one of my favorite colors. I love that, and it actually opens and closes. So it has this line here, so that one of that line is closed, we get the drop, like a drop. It opens, so you turn it towards the drop very easily. You pump out just a little, and it's white in color, very light, and it really goes in very easily. And that baby wipe smell again. I don't even know if we could compare. You see, this has no shine whatsoever in the sun, and then the shine has kind of like a shiny sort of look. So it does that to your face instantaneously. Gives your face a shine instantly. I was thinking maybe it dries matte-ish, but on your face it does not dry matte. It just stays shiny if you have oily skin. If you have acne but your skin is dry, I think this would do really well. But if you definitely have very oily skin, it's not the best. If you have moderately oily skin, maybe, but don't look for this product to really control your oil. That's the only thing I'm saying. It works good other than that, and the scent is kind of funny. It comes in a box, so you can't really open it and smell it before you buy it. That's the only thing. But is it okay? I would still recommend it to y'all if you really have problem with acne and everything's just not working for your skin. Because this one, I have not had any breakouts while using this, and I'm very happy for that. So I may still try it out, as long as it's not too expensive. Or if you can get a sample size, I would still do that. So hopefully this review is helpful. Good points, it moisturizes. It does not cause breakouts for me personally, and it has sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 30. Bad points is that it smells like baby wipes and sunscreen mixed together, and it has no role in oil controlling whatsoever. So take your pick. This is Cetaphil DermaControl Oil Control Moisturizer. Subscribe, like, and comment down below. Thanks.